You don't have one on there. Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. That's Dalethea. I am Travis.
He has no microphone. It's in his butt.
Anyways, it is Friday, and that means it's time for Friday Night Smackdown.
It's everybody's favorite night of the week. You know why?
Because it's Friday. It's TGIF.
Because it's Friday. And most people, unfortunately, those who do not have to work tomorrow, I'm sorry, but most people don't have to work tomorrow. Yeah. So it's like a party night. You can just drink and be all stupid at home and
party
do whatever
here
you
on
want.
the west side.
So and all that stuff. Put it on the chat so I can say hi to people because I have no idea what's going on here.
Doesn't need to try to get the keys to my truck. Hit the show because I'm
Nobody
faded.
cares. We have James Howell in the chat. Hey, James.
Hey, James.
We had Firestarter in the chat out there. Weasley was with us. Ryoto's out there. Walter's with us tonight. We have Rosella and Ayla. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going? Walter's all Smackdown tonight. Good matches. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn happening.
You guys seen this?
Travis is like, did you see Amanda Serrano box last night?
I did.
I was asking you. He did watch that.
I did. Fantastic.
We have JVD in the chat. What's going on, everyone? Nothing. What's up? What's up?
She dropped her with 2 gut shots.
Oh, Ayla's going to have some 55 weeds and half a beer. Sweet. That's
55 weeds.
Like to
you need to put that on top.
See everything. What do I need to put on top? This? No, it's on
Is
live.
that right?
That live one is
Oh.
right, not top. Top is
I don't
doesn't
know.
give you everything you want.
Anyways, yeah, the boxing last night was fantastic.
Yes.
And then the girl that we watched with the little capes on her feet, she was doing the ring announcing for the final match, the women's match.
That's what you told me.
It was pretty good.
She is a new champion in her division. She just won it the weekend before. James Howell says, who do you think is the new Fiend? I think the Fiend is who he is Bray Wyatt. I don't think anybody's replaced him. I know there's some rumors out there going around that it's somebody else, but I just don't feel that that might be correct. But you never know. But we won't see the Fiend tonight because why?
Smackdown.
Because we're on Smackdown tonight, not Raw.
And it's the head of the table.
No Fiend, no Fiend, no Fiend, no Fiend. Lewis S. is in the chat. C. Hines is out there too. Hey, guys. Shout out to both of you. Lewis is like, hey, guys, been a while. Good to see you. Good to see you back.
Good to see you in here.
For coming in.
So what's happening on SmackDown, what I've heard, is why Vince changed it to a triple threat and why it's heading this direction.
Oh, Vince
is because they were very worried that with fans there, they were going to cheer Roman.
Oh.
And so what they have planned is to have Daniel in the match so he gets the cheers and then have the boos go to Roman and Edge.
Because they figured that people would boo Edge? But I thought everybody loved
Roman.
him. Oh, because
they would cheer Roman and then boo Edge.
That's
basically.
what I meant. So people would boo Edge.
Yes.
Like I thought everybody was a big fan and loved him to death.
Right, but they would like Roman. But fans are going to like this new Roman. When they start packing the stadiums again, it's going to be nuts.
Robbie's in the chat. Hey, Robbie says, yo, big up the 2 goats, D and Travis. Yeah, but we know who the real goats are in this situation. It's all of you out there.
I was going to say Daniel Bryan. Isn't Daniel Bryan a goat? He kind of looks like a goat.
We really appreciate all of you. And yes, he does look like a goat. He looks like somebody who should be chewing tin cans. And doing that. Meh.
Meh.
Meh. As Goat Boy.
Daniel Bryan brought out a chair.
Goat Boy from SNL.
Yeah.
I do. He was hilarious. Anyways, JVD's like, at least the Fiend still has his smile. Oh, right.
It's all there.
He's like, Travis, did you hear that RVD will go in the Hall of Fame?
I did not.
Cool.
I have not been following any of the wrestling news.
And wants to know if you're looking forward to Khalid joining.
Absolutely. Who doesn't want to see a 7-footer in the Hall of Fame?
Chris Akani's in the chat. Hey, Chris. How's it going? Ian Glazer's in there tonight. Hey, Ian.
Hey, Ian.
Watching some SmackDown WWE today at my dad's house. Sweet, Ian. That's awesome. Oh, our preview pass has expired. We have to sign in to continue by those bastards.
All right, guys. Bear with us for a moment. All right. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
Now we are in there with Daniel. Hopefully on time.
Sometimes our Fox Sports app likes to log us out, and then we have to log back in. And it's not like the easiest thing. You'd think it'd be really easy, right? No, they're like, go to this website. Here's this code. And then they're like, look, here's a QR sign thingy-majigger code thing. You know, do it with your phone. And then it's like, how do you do that? But, you know, it's just, you know, Daniel Bryan in the ring crying anyways, as Chris is telling us. So it doesn't really matter. Robbie's like, Brian's still a bad man for real.
For really though.
JVD's like, LL Roman is still gonna get cheered though. Rosella's like, so when is WWE started? Like in Friday, Saturday, Monday? Rosella, are you asking like...
What?
Like, are you talking about WrestleMania stuff? Like, are you talking about WrestleMania or...
Yeah, WrestleMania is going to be on Saturday and Sunday.
It's going to be a 2-night thing. So basically, it's going to be...
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Because it'll be SmackDown, WrestleMania, Raw.
Right.
But, anyways, Weasley, like, it's going to kind of be like when Rollins did his heel gimmick in 15 and everyone was cheering for him. Weasley's like, I'm cheering for Edge. Okay.
Good deal.
Well, there's like Roman Reigns will lose at WrestleMania. Ooh, bold prediction, Walter.
Well, he almost has no choice but to lose now because Daniel will take the pin.
Yeah.
And then Roman saves face.
JVD is thanking God that he's not deaf. He was hoping he wasn't deaf.
Yeah.
He said, did I go deaf again? Did you have a mortar blow up in your ear at some point in your life? Had
It happens.
Some issues, and that's why you felt like you were
So Daniel's
deaf?
just going to sit there through the whole commercial break?
Good. That way we don't have to look at him. Just kidding. Let's see what else we got. JVD says, I hope Roman still wins at Mania, but if he doesn't, yes, Daniel will take the pin. Ha ha. If he does, then Daniel will take the pin. Right. Robbie's like, oh, gotta put up with Cole until you guys are unmuted. But it wasn't Cole that you guys couldn't hear. I mean, that you had to put up with. It was Daniel Bryan. So you had to, like, listen to that guy. JD's like, so I guess my prediction was right about the triple threat. Yes. Wasn't that what you thought, too? At first?
No, I thought they were going to see Daniel right out the door and go 2-on-2 and have a triple threat for the Raw.
Oh, that's
Bobby
right.
Lashley.
That's right.
Sheamus
You did the opposite. It was Joe who thought they would do a triple threat for the Roman Reigns one. That's right. I knew one of you had decided on that.
I just thought it would be a better match if it was 1-on-1.
All right. Rob is like, I'm sure if you reached out to Brian, he would come on the Gab for a chat, real talk. Sure he wouldn't. James Sotelo in the chat. Hey, James, sorry you couldn't hear us for a little bit. We were just fixing something on our end. Janelle Jackson's out there. Hey, Janelle, hope you're doing good and you're going to have a good weekend. He says, we all know how to imagine it going to end if Roman Reigns accepts Daniel Bryan's. They're going to have a repeat of Sunday.
Basically. If it was 1-on-1. But I don't think it's going to be 1-on-1. It's going to be 1-on-1-on-1. Triple threat.
Roberto Lozano's in the chat. Hey, Roberto. Ian's like, I am watching SmackDown WWE. Good for you. All ready for some SmackDown and whatnots. Let's see. Alright, here's a trivia question for you. Whom did Shinsuke Nakamura defeat in his WWE debut at NXT TakeOver Dallas? Who was it?
Who?
That's weird.
A little bit.
That was a very weird commercial. Alita Kelly's in the chat. Hey, Alita, how's it going? Says, how did he thought he made Roman tap? Well, he made Roman tap. Nobody saw it except for us at home on the camera, right? Roman did tap, but the ref was out. So it didn't really count. I guess you could say. All that fun stuff. Chris kind says, I can't wait for NXT's 2-night event. Stand and deliver.
Stand up and deliver it.
JVD is like, Pico late again. It's Friday night, JVD. I'm sure that Fat Lisa's has way better things to be doing than watching a YouTube kidding. I don't know what he does in life. James Sotelo is like, let's pray for all those who lost their lives. Oh, yeah. Those people.
Lots of stuff going on.
All right. Alita says, wasn't watching then, but guess that. All right.
All right, Daniel's still waiting.
He's still out there waiting.
Is this what Raw's going to be tonight? Daniel Bryant sitting in a chair
Smackdown?
fest? Whatever.
We're on the blue team tonight, not the red. All right, so the answer to that trivia question was Sami Zayn. If you picked Sami Zayn for that, you got your answer correct. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have known either. Looks like, hi all, just here before I go to bed. I'm sick and it sucks. Oh, it's because of that. Change in your schedule does it to your immune system every time. Can't get used to it and your body doesn't know what to do. Bummer, man. Drink lots of water, take your vitamins, have some chicken soup.
It's a cure for SARS. Sprite and chicken soup. I've seen it on South Park, so it's true.
That you drink, if you have chicken soup, it fixes you? Or
yeah, if you've got SARS.
Oh, yeah, totally. Makes sense. JVD's
Right.
like,
yeah,
LOL.
can't we watch some wrestling, Daniel, or is it just about you?
I think it's all about him.
He's like, me.
JVD says, LOL, I canceled my kid's B-day for this stream. Right.
That's the way you do it.
You probably didn't even have kids.
Take away their
You're
allowance.
not a Heath Slater.
I got kids.
Got kids.
Wow. Really?
We
have to pan in on
my
him?
body is pissed. I can imagine that your body is not happy with you. That's usually what happens. You get run down, you're taking care of yourself when you change your schedule like that.
Postman Pierce
Hopefully you'll get
cannot
used to
give
it.
him a rematch.
But hopefully you feel better. Go to sleep. Take care of yourself. Robbie's like, do you make me some chicken soup, please? I have never made chicken noodle soup in my entire life. I'm not sure I could.
Stand. Yes. Against Edge. Let's make it a triple threat. I could handle that one. Didn't it happen to him?
What?
That's what happened to him, to go through 2 matches. Yeah, one's the champion and you're just a guy. Why wouldn't there be a double standard?
Oh.
There you go. Night 2.
Then that really wouldn't be a triple threat.
Yeah, if that's what's going to happen. We'll see if they pull that one off. Because that way they could have Roman on both nights.
Right. Robbie's like, Pierce is such a twat.
Right.
Right. Alita Kelly's like, that was my
You
next
think you know
guess.
me.
More chicken for SARS. Right. JVD's like, Lucky
Oh,
Charms
shit.
cured my COVID.
Edge is going into the ring.
Wow, he's mad. I could imagine that Lucky Charms would cure COVID. It seems like a good thing. As Ayla says, essential oils. Yeah, rub that stuff all over yourself. Make yourself smell like a rotisserie chicken. That'll definitely cure you.
There's no cures that we know of.
JVD's like, you're right. I'm joking. I don't have kids. I'm sorry. Maybe you want kids and you just don't have them yet. I'm sorry if that's the case. It was like, half of Jordan's family is coming over. I can't hide out. Why can't you just be antisocial? Just throw your kids at them. Just hide somewhere in a closet. They'll never find you. Roberto Lozano's like, oh, the Great Khali is going to be in the Hall of Fame this year, and Kane too. We've heard that. Thanks for letting us know again, though.
What is it?
The Great Khali.
Going into the Hall.
Kane going
that should
into
be
the Hall of
fantastic. A couple 7-footers.
Yeah. Robbie's like, Brian with the stipulation. It looks like I don't have kids either. Ian's like, WrestleMania 38 next weekend? No.
Right. Daniel should wait until after Mania and then get a match. I don't know why he needs a Mania match. Edge is right here. Edge is completely right. This is a justifiable argument. See? He just doesn't.
WrestleMania 38. Is that the next one?
No. It's 37.
Oh.
The one in 13 days or 15 days or whatever is WrestleMania 37.
Okay. Yeah, I was like...
38's in
do we even have
Texas.
that one yet?
That one's in Texas.
That one's in Texas, and it's not happening next weekend. WrestleMania 37 isn't happening next weekend either. That's a while from now.
It's 15 days away, guys.
Yeah.
15 days till WrestleMania, though.
15 days!
You can get excited. You can start doing your dances.
Walter's like, make that match. Ian's like, Edge. And we have Matthew Meditz in the chat. Hey, Matthew.
Good to see you in here, boss.
Says, hello, my shit is lagging, and the first thing I hear is, I got kids from both Misty and T-Rex, and they both laugh. What is live? Baby, don't hurt me no more.
Baby, don't hurt me.
Ayla's
don't
like,
hurt
Matthew,
me
slam
no
that
more.
big door. No more. Alita Kelly's like, but the ratings did go down without Roman was out last year. The ratings went down last year.
There was
also
no fans either.
Because there weren't any fans.
I have
And they didn't have the Thunderdome
I have
for
a
while.
cousin that can't watch it. He still hasn't watched it. He's like, I can't watch it without fans.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Like, I mean, I don't even notice it. I could care less if there's fans or not, but...
Chris O'Connor's like, Friday Night Smackdown. And I didn't catch it before.
We got 2 more Friday Night Smackdowns before WrestleMania.
Cannot get rated R. He's too old geriatric. Yeah, old geriatrics. We've got JVD saying, oh no, don't be sorry, LOL. I don't want kids right now. Oh, okay. Are you a young boy? Are you youngin'? Not ready for kids? Not ready for that responsibility?
He's like, I'm only like 37.
Wrap it up. Brandon Hewlett. Oh, Mr. Brandon's out
Brandon's
there.
in
Hey,
here.
Brandon.
How's
Matthew
life?
This is like kung fucking fu flame throwing. LOL. That was the vodka fest shit ever. The Volk Fest shit ever. I watched it 20 times at least.
Woo!
JVD's like, yes, Hill Edge. Yeah.
Have you ever shot fire out your mouth?
No. Yes, JVD. Edge kind of became a Hill last week, by the way.
He attacked Daniel and Roman with
He
chairs.
did that last week after he was the...
On Sunday.
On Sunday when he was the... what do you
enforcer.
call it?
He was an enforcer for that match.
Here is a trivia question.
Then he refereed for a while, which made no sense.
And whoever out there asked me what kind of trivia we're doing, it's wrestling trivia. So here's a trivia question for you. Which former MMA champion helped The Rock take out Triple H and Stephanie McMahon at WrestleMania 31? Bet nobody can guess.
Oh, this is simple.
Alita Kelly's like, bigger paycheck if you're on Mania, right? Ayla's like, haha, 'twas funny. Yeah, totally funny. I have no idea what was funny, but it was funny.
Hilarious, probably.
Something was funny. Oh, maybe what Matthew was talking about. Let's see. Ian's like, I can't wait for WrestleMania. JVD is laughing. C. Hines is like, hi, I'm back. I lost connection. I'm sorry. We lost connection too. Alita's like, I actually enjoyed it. Good. Ian's like, yes. Walter's like, Mortal Kombat new movie coming out next month.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Alita's saying that she enjoyed it without any
commercials
or fans. Without fans.
Yeah, to me it just hasn't mattered.
Right. Walter's like, Mortal Kombat new movie coming out next month.
Right.
JVD's like, LOL, I'm 32. Yeah, you're 32.
Yeah,
you're all right. You're a dude too, so I mean, in all reality,
you can have babies till you're 50.
Like 50 before you start popping out kids. Let's get you one of those youngins, then teach her all the ways you're supposed to teach them, and then have like 5 kids with them.
Yeah, they say raise them yourself.
Yeah, raise them yourself.
That's the LDS way.
Joven is in the chat. Hey, Joven. Robbie's like, Edge using Randy tactics. Edge using Randy tactics. Right?
A little bit, right?
Brandon's like, life is good till last night. Ha, shattered my wrist. What
Ouch.
the fuck?
So did you get surgery? Are y'all weird?
Did you get surgery? Or are you all weird? Like, or did you have to get surgery to get it penned already?
What were you doing? Did you jump off a trampoline? That's how I broke my wrist.
Maybe he probably did it at work. Where's he working at? Is he working at Simplot?
No.
No. I thought that's where he was working at. He's a temp again.
I don't know. He was doing the mental health stuff.
Oh.
Since we're throwing his business out there.
Oh, I thought he got his dream job there again, so my bad.
He works with developmentally challenged.
I thought that he wasn't doing that anymore. No, a transmission landed on my wrist. Well, that's pretty shitty. It was like, teach her how to make a sandwich, right?
Yeah, the kind that you like.
Hey, Robbie's like, Rhonda. Oh, you guys are all saying who you thought was it. All right, so if you said Ronda Rousey for the trivia question answer, you got it correct. Congratulations. Bravo, bravo.
That one was simplistic.
Icon 809's in the chat. Hey, Icon.
Hey, Icon.
C. Hines is like, do you think Ronda Rousey will come back? Me.
We never.
Ian's like,
never say
Smackdown
never.
is the best. Ayla's like, teach her how to make a sandwich, of course. Matthew Menace is like, Woke Mania is going to be, well, we won't see any spear cooking from Kamala and Sergeant Slaughter siding with the world's greatest leader, Saddam Hussein. However, I'm certain we will see shattered glass. Oh, yeah. See, Hines is like, I think I maybe get tickets. Yeah?
Woke
Cool.
Mania. Yeah, get them.
Ian's like,
I think
April
they're still
10th,
for sale.
April 11th. Are you talking about WrestleMania,
Yes.
Ian?
10th and 11th.
Is WrestleMania?
Yep.
Oh. It's in the middle of April? I did think it was a little closer to the end.
It's 10th and 11th. It's 15 days away.
Okay. Why did I think it was closer to the end? Is what I just said.
This is the end.
Jimmy says, what are we
The
even talking about
end,
again?
the
You were
end.
talking about having kids.
Go with him.
Teach who what? The girl
Use
that you're going
force
to
if you
have
have
kids
to.
with. You're a dude. You can wait until you're like 50 to have kids. You just get those young ones and teach them how you want them to be.
Go with him. Use force if you have to. What are they going to do? Fire us?
I'm a bad man. Roberto Lozano's like, Edge was in the Brood. They did the bloodbath.
I remember that back in the day with
Lita Kelly's like, ouch to poor Brandon and his transmission squished wrist.
So were you just hanging out under the car and you just like took the last bolt off and didn't have it ratchet strapped?
Matthew Bennett has that same question. How does a transmission land on your wrist?
I mean, you're supposed to strap it and then take it apart and then you just lower it. I remember trying to do that one on that little V6 of April's.
Uh-huh.
It took me like 15 minutes. Finally I just bench pressed it up there, just held it, and finally it popped in. I was like, this is gonna come down on my head.
I'm gonna have a broken brain noggin. Because the guy's like, I like the Fiend's mask, but his outfit looks too bulky and looks like a Power Ranger villain.
It's different for sure, huh?
Matthew Menace, if a winch can't make a sandwich, then she can't wash my socks. She'll lose them or worse, mismatch. But aren't you supposed to wear mismatched socks? I mean, why do you have to match your socks anyways?
You got 2 feet.
You know
it's
what?
like Funky Brewster.
Just get the same socks the whole time. Don't buy different socks. Like, just buy the same color, the same sock, the same brand, everything.
That's what I do.
And then you don't have to worry about having mismatched socks ever. I was like, you only show her once. If she gets it wrong, move on to the next one. Rob is like, D, what do I get for guessing right? You get a thumbs up! Woo, thumbs up! Yeah! And a good job. Good job.
It looks like Seth Rollins could be ready to wrestle tonight.
Ian's like, WWE. Ayla's like, ew, mismatched, right? Alita's like, Edge is on those meds. Is he on the meds? The old people meds?
Geritol or whatever it's called.
He's on Geritol.
I don't think Geritol's a med, is it?
JVD's like, oh no, I said I don't want kids. Oh. You don't want kids at all, so you're not going for the kid thing. You're 32 and you're not looking for having kids. Is that what you're saying? Chris Iconic is like, oh no, it's Meth Rollins. He has all of his teeth and stuff, so I'm not sure. He doesn't really have scabs on himself. So
I would hope that Becky wouldn't be with the meth.
Yeah, that'd be gross. It was like, no kids, the woman. Chris is like, wow, Seth says engaged to Becky Lynch. Seth Stats says engaged to Becky Lynch.
That's pretty funny. I did not read his stats. I never read his stats. But that is pretty funny.
That's his only accomplishment. Well, I had a baby with her, but the most accomplished part of it is that she asked me to marry her, and I said yes. So,
because she's the man.
Because, he didn't fucking do it. See, Heinz is like, I gotta leave for a minute to practice my song. Sweet, well, come back when you're done practicing. We'll still be here, I bet.
We're gonna be here till 10
p.m. Unless you practice for hours, and then we won't be. It was like, hey, I'll pop back in a bit. I have to make an appearance. Ew, just throw your kids at them. That's enough of an appearance, really. I mean, come on.
Look at this. This almost looks like they're tag team partners. Look at their pants.
I think they're matching on purpose.
This is Smackdown, guys. You don't need to wear red.
Shinsuke Nakamura pretty much wears red
all
the time,
teasing.
though. And when he wears his blue ones, they're kind of weird. And I'm kind of glad he stopped wearing the top part and he's just wearing pants now.
Right.
He looks so much better without a shirt
His vest on?
Yeah, and it's just because the outfit looked so awkward and weird that it just makes him look better, I guess you could
You don't
say.
like their pleather clothes?
I mean, I don't mind it.
Big knee.
When he's just walking around, but when he was wrestling, it was just weird. It looked awkward.
This is kind of a recycled match.
Didn't we see this, yesterday?
I'm pretty sure we saw it at the pay-per-view.
I saw it yesterday. I'm kidding.
Did you watch it again?
It seemed like it was. I just watched it all over again every time. Over and over and over and over again.
So that match lasted 1 minute and 5 seconds before the commercial break. They're like, let's hurry and start it and pay some bills.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure all the people will get this one. But here's your trivia question. Who cut the legendary pipe bomb promo on Raw?
Everybody in here's wet dream, except for Vin.
Vindicator's, well, he is in there right now. Vindicator's out there. Hey, Vin!
I just saw his name. So
he said, well, it's me again.
It's me, Vindicator.
How unfortunate. I don't know if I really find that unfortunate. I would take the UN off and give us the fortunate out there because it's very fortunate.
With Vin and Matthew in here, we could get some pretty good dialogue going.
We appreciate every person that comes in, whether you have negative things or positive things to say. Rob is like, Edge with his Hollywood acting better than Van Damme. Jeez, fam. But is he? I would rather see Van Damme with his bump on his head than Edge and his weird sunken-in face. Still looking for a piff on Farmers Only, LMAO, says JVD. Keep looking. Those ones want to have babies, though, so you better be careful, man.
To find you an older piff. What's an old piff called? Like a
MILF?
Cougar piff?
Like a MILF?
A MILF.
But without the kids?
MILF pilf. It's the old
grandma,
MILF pilf.
A gilf? A grandma?
Piff. I guess piff, not pilf.
It's a piff.
Yeah. Piff. MILF. Piff.
A piff MILF. Ian's like, grandma. Roberto says the Fiend looks like Jason. Jason from Friday the 13th.
I think so too. That's exactly what it reminded me of.
Ravi's like, I'm
when
not winning
burned.
D's chicken soup. Could you imagine, Ravi, if I made chicken soup and tried to send it to the UK? I don't think it would make it.
Put it in a Ziploc bag.
One, it would be rancid by the time it made it there, considering that it takes like weeks for anything to get there anytime soon nowadays.
Speaking of which, we do need to send him some stuff.
That would be
Thomas,
Samo we need to send. Thomas, yes. We need to send him some stuff. Yes, we need to put it together a box of goodies.
Did we get his address?
Yes, it's on
Okay.
Instagram, so make sure that you don't delete any of his Instagram stuff.
I don't.
I mean, he could do it himself, but Matthew's like Rollins and Reigns and the Triple H HPA Brotherhood and feud. Yeah, those guys, right? Weasel's like, hey, sorry about that. I have to go. I'm doing some renovating at the church. Sweet. Well, you go do that. Get closer to God, man. Alita's like, Becky and Seth are married now. Are they now married? But it doesn't say that in his...
They didn't do a wedding.
They didn't.
They got to do it on TV.
And in his whatchamacallit, it doesn't say that.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about him actually getting hitched.
Yeah.
But that would be pretty cool if they did a wedding kind of like Rusev.
in his stats. It doesn't say
they
that
could have
they're
Rusev on the wedding.
Right.
Did you see John Silver got injured? He's out for like 6 weeks.
Oh, did his arm get broken?
It separated his shoulder for a minute.
Oh. I was wondering because it didn't look like he was doing a very, very good. He tried, but you could tell he was hurt. Vindicator's like, well, it's me again. However, I already read that one. Lolita's like, Shin is all back. I was like, I remember Neka and Natty were a tag team in Mixed Match Challenge. Nakamura and Natty.
Yes.
Anyways, the answer to that was CM Punk. If you guessed CM Punk, you got it correct. Good job. Congratulations.
Everybody picked CM Punk.
Did they, though? Vindicator's like, hi, Travis and Dalethea. You're so sweet, and I am uncomfortable with it. Haha, only teasing. Chris is like, I think Andrade is signing with Ring of Honor. Who knows?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I want to see where he ends up, too, but he's been hinting at signing somewhere pretty quick. I mean, obviously, whoever can pay him the most money, and I think Ring of Honor has a lot of money for their top stars, so it would work.
True. Well, maybe it could work out.
He'd have to do a short-term deal because there's only so much talent over there.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe have him be champion for a year or so.
Right.
And then he can move on.
Rob is like, do you loving Edge's acting? Don't lie. Oh, yeah, right down the toilet. Matthew
Wasn't Edge in a show? Wasn't he in a show? Didn't he do an acting thing? A gig for something? I swear I seen him somewhere in a show.
Well, if he did, it really wasn't that memorable.
I just, for some reason, thought it was a show that he had done.
Or I haven't seen it, which I would refuse to. Matthew Medicine's
stop.
I'm lagging so bad. I'll be in Richmond next week. More on that later. I just want fans back. Just want to see the fans back. Well,
It looks like they're coming back.
To have fans.
15 days.
Like real people out there in the stands. So WrestleMania will definitely have those.
Like 25,000 the first night.
Vindicator's like, so Smackdown is off to a predictable start for you guys, huh?
Oh, yeah. Well, we're in the first
predictable
match.
That Daniel Bryan came out.
They're going to set up a triple threat.
And they didn't know how to do anything. And then Edge came down and was mean to Adam Pearce. And then tried to beat up Daniel, but he beat him. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, and now we've got Jey Uso heading out with Paul Heyman. And they can get physical if they want, he was told. What are they going to do, fire him?
Right, fire him. Fat Lisa's in the chat. Hey, Fat Lisa says that would be the Cougar Sugar Piff. That is who that is.
That's the answer we
So
needed.
that's the one that if JVD doesn't want kids, you got to go for those Cougar Sugar Piffs. Make sure that they have lots of money and can take care of you. Rob is like, D, if I ever came to your house, would you cook me dinner or would you make me settle for takeout? I would cook dinner.
She's a cook.
I
She
do like
cooks.
to cook. I do.
Like tomorrow, she's going to be cooking way too much food.
Probably. Matthew says, a MILF without kids is an egg donor or surrogate mother, a mother with no kids.
Oh, Nakamura.
JVD is like, they are called gifts. The old ones. Piffs are young. Gifts are old, I guess. We're just making up shit. Poor Robbie's out there like, oh my god, you're taking my slang and making it worse. Gothlesia is in the chat. Hey, Gothlesia. Alita's like, on Becky's Instagram, they are showing pictures went to the courthouse. Oh.
Wow. Well, good deal.
They did a small
they
ceremony,
wanted
did they?
Big romantic wedding with no fans.
Well, if it was her father that passed away, she wouldn't have him to walk her down the aisle, so that'd be really sad.
Holy shit. I thought Nakamura had him right there.
I thought he did too, but he pushed him away at the last moment. I'm not sure why he did that. He could have pinned him.
I heard a tearjerker wedding the other day. This guy had his wife that he was going to marry, bride-to-be. And he set up the whole wedding, and they had an empty chair at the side because her son died. And they wanted him there in spirit, so they had this empty chair.
And then her son was a donor. Go ahead.
Anyways, and then she looked over in the middle of the ceremony, and somebody was actually sitting in the chair. So she was kind of upset about it for a minute until she found out who it was. And then it was her son had died in a car accident. And the guy that was there had the son's heart in his chest. Mm-hmm. And so the husband, at this point, now that they're married, gave her one of those little stethoscopes or whatever. And so she went over and listened to his heart. So he's basically part of the family.
Right.
But anyway, Seth Rollins won that.
He did, with a stupid, whatchamacallit, a stomp on the head.
It's called a curb stomp.
Yeah, those are banned in a lot of places.
The curb stomps?
Yes.
I saw it in a movie, and it kind of ended up going to jail.
Yeah, because a real curb stomp is you put their open mouth on the curb and then stomp on their head.
I know.
And that movie was called, he was a skinhead.
Inappropriate behavior.
Oh!
Gut-wrench suplex.
Wow, all in his
Cesaro in his nice clothes.
Nice clothes out there. He's like, how dare you beat up my friend? Don't beat up on my friend, you bully.
Big European uppercut. Pops him up. Another big European uppercut. That might have broke his nose. Cesaro has one of his buttons undone. It looks goofy.
I think it came undone as he was fighting.
I was listening to a comedian the other day, and he talked about that. He's like, my doctor walked into the office the other day.
And he didn't have a button?
And his lab coat was off by one button all the way up, and he's like, yeah, no.
Did you just get up and walk out?
If you can't...
Dress yourself?
If you can't do your buttons, how are you going to do a surgery?
You're terrifying. Not happening.
Well, Brett was talking about going to the doctor today. He was early today. And he's like, sorry, I was early. I just got out of the cardiologist or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, it was kind of weird because he was fat. He's like, how do you go to a fat heart doctor?
Well, it's okay. We can fix that. I did it to myself. Murmur.
Did they bring Adam Pearce back?
I think they did. I think that's what he told
With
him to
force?
go do. Rob is like, Nakamura's decent tonight. Matthew's like, ship the soup in condoms. Ew, gross, man. It would still be gross. Like, it wouldn't matter. Wouldn't keep it fresh. Chris is like, yeah, Edge was on a sci-fi show and History Channel Viking show.
Yeah, for some reason I thought I remember seeing him.
Ravi's like, LOD, you should wear your Edge Agenda t-shirt. I don't have anything Edge, and Travis forgot his Edge necklace. Matthew Bennett says, I like that slick German suplex. Vindicator's like, weird how Seth and Nakamura are wearing the same color tights.
That's what I was saying. It looks like they're a tag team.
Also, somewhat predictable. Wrestlers coordinate their fashion before matches. But do they? I mean, do they, though? I don't really see a lot of them do that, so maybe that's just me. Sorry, am I talking too much? You can't hear my dog.
Well, Roman's whispering. I don't know which one's mine. This one.
Matthew's like a mirror match. Oh.
Everybody will have his decision by the end of the night.
There you go. Robbie is like, D, you're looking piffed tonight. Oh my god. You know, I would have thought it was serious and you were being all nice to me, but then you put laughing emojis after it. You're a jerk.
You're very piffy.
You're very piffy. But here's like, Dalethea could effortlessly cook up dinners that can feed a family of 50. Possibly. JVD's like, Dalethea and Travis, I recommend these YouTubers called Martin and Bex. They are funny as fuck.
Martin and Beck?
Martin and Bex. Martin and Bex. Whatever that is. Some people? What do they do? Matthew's like, Seth is strong though. Robbie's like, who knew that Seth would win tonight? Who knew? I bet he knew.
Street Profits.
I think he knew. Alita's like, ah, how sweet.
I don't know why,
Zara.
but that's really there.
You wrote it down.
Why?
Travis is like, I'm going to remind myself, Piff. Piff. Oh my god. You're such a dork. Matthew Meadows says, Cesaro. Robbie is like, Swiss Tony up in here like DMX. Matthew Meadows is like, about time Cesaro gets what he deserves. Fat Lisa's like, I'm not feeling all great. Since Wednesday, I may have pulled my back helping move a neighbor.
Yeah, that can happen.
That definitely can happen. Just have to tweak it just a little bit wrong. Then that's it. Is that all that it is?
Get in a hot bath with some Epsom salts or something.
if you have a bathtub. I hear a lot of people don't have those anymore. They're like this enigma that nobody has. Yeah, but yeah. Or if you have the chance to go to hot springs or to get into a hot tub, do that and it'll loosen it up a little bit. And then just make sure you don't do anything weird for a couple weeks because you can really pull a muscle bad.
Is this new? Or is
Well,
this...
it's definitely not the old one. He's
He's
old!
I know, like, he looks older in this. Oh.
Game changers. Oh, Jesus. They're like, we need to redo this because it's not the same. Alright, here is a trivia question for you. Which future WWE Hall of Famer put his tag team partner through a window on The Barber Shop? JBD is like, Piccolo, damn that sucks. Take a few muscle relaxers. Don't take those until after you get out of the hot tub or hot bath. Don't take them before you get in, because you might drown.
Yeah, and make sure your calendar's clear for the next 2 days if you're going to take them.
Maybe they don't affect you that way, but they affect me like I have like stupid brain like for a day and a half. It doesn't do anything to my body, but it makes my brain all dumb. How weird is that? It's so weird. Chris is like, I hate how there is a force field between the ring and the superstars. Couldn't Cesaro go out the ring and still attack Seth? Ugh, so cringe.
There's an invisible force field, like you said. We just can't see it at home, but they can see it over there.
True. Rob is like, oh, that doctor sounds like Dr. Nick from The Simpsons. Ha ha ha. Right? Matthew is like, take an Epsom salt bath. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Chris is like, no, Sonia. Maybe not in
Not
this
yet.
particular part of the show, but she'll be in there later. Fat Lisa's like, American History X.
That's that show. That's it.
It is that show. And I've seen it a couple times, actually. It's very
And then he tries to
interesting.
save his little brother from going the same route that he did. And the little brother's the guy from Terminator, isn't it?
Yeah,
The boy
it
from
is.
Terminator.
I was like, I know where he's going with this. Yes, it's that kid.
I've actually never watched that movie.
American History X?
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it. I've actually watched it all the way through one time. But most of the time they just show little things of it, and so you kind of get the gist of it. Rob is like, nah, D-man, you're decent, not gonna lie. Aw, well, thanks. Helping my ego a little bit over here.
You're a piff with one F.
I'm a piff with one F. Thanks. Matthew Meadows like, Biggie Langston. Yeah, he's coming out. JBD's like, Martin and Bex is a married couple that constantly prank each other. And from the UK, they crack me up.
Oh, I might have seen these guys.
I think Travis might have seen them and showed me some stuff.
I think they're...
He likes to show me stuff like that. He watches a lot of comedy stuff like that. Rob is like, in the UK, the Street Profits would be known as the mandem of the type of people they are with their personalities and the way they act and dress. I'm not sure what that means. I hope it means something good and I just didn't slur them without knowing it. I like to know when I'm slurring people. JVD's like, I said take a few, not 67. Well, even 3 would be too many, right? I mean, if they're really good muscle relaxers, you know, like
he tried to swing
horse
me!
tranquilizers or something. The answer to the trivia was Shawn Michaels. If you guessed Shawn Michaels, you are fantastic and amazing. Good job.
Everybody in the world knew that one also.
Did they?
Shawn Michaels. Kicked Marty Jannetty in the head.
Well,
And split up the Rockers forever.
that jerk. That Lisa's like the showstopper. Walter's like Biggie and the Street Profits at Smackdown. Seth is in the back crying about Cesaro attacking him. Ooh, he's challenged him to a match
There
at
it is.
WrestleMania, huh?
Oh my.
I'm going to teach him about respect.
It's official now. I can put an X next to it.
He's not going to be disrespected or embarrassed by Cesaro ever again. He's going to teach him a freaking lesson, you bastard.
Oh, shit! It's going to happen right here.
Cesaro's like, let me show
Look
you
at
how
this.
it's really done.
He's gonna
God,
swing him in the
gonna
background.
swing him around.
On the concrete. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Why
8,
does the camera have to do
9,
that? It's so annoying.
10. He let him go right at 10. He didn't do 22 this time.
He had to get his workout in tonight.
He accepted the challenge, so we got a WrestleMania match, guys.
I think that's the best way to accept challenges.
Yes, the swing.
I think so. He can't even get up. He's so dizzy. It's like doing that game where you twist yourself on
With
the
the
top
bat,
of a bat and then try to run to first base or whatever they would do. That's just too funny.
Look at this. Chad Gable and Otis, the Alpha Academy.
Sweet.
Who's going to be their tag
Blue collar
partner?
solid for some Otis out there. Let's see. Walter's like, I'm good. Washing my hands, wearing a mask. Good deal, bud. Robbie's like, Travis, you should check out a UK rapper called Kano. He's so good. And we have Danny in the chat. Hey, Danny says, hey, guys, what do you think of the show so far in this Daniel Bryan situation?
I'm thinking it's heading right where it's bound to head. I like the idea of it. Triple threat, why not?
Right. But at least, like,
it's
my younger
Apollo!
days when I was rolling hooray for club phase, right? Matthew Meditz is correcting something and saying, great. Robbie's like, Kayla always gets shouted at. Does she? Walter's like, okay, at 9 p.m. I'm going. My time's still here on Monday. I'll be here for Raw. Sweet. Well, Walter, we'll enjoy your company until then, and then hopefully you'll have a great weekend.
Night 2.
It's official. The Intercontinental Championship, Big E versus Apollo.
I love that
the real one, not the fake one.
I love that they're telling
one.
us what nights are going to be, too.
Right? Mandem is what we in the UK call the type of people the street prophets. Like, they're, like, as in street prophets? Like, people who go around in their prophets?
And they have, like, the crystal balls.
Or are you talking, like, just pimps? I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to portray.
Are you talking about
there.
basketball players? Or are we talking about, like...
What are you trying
Elaborate
to say, without sounding like something bad? Chris Akata's like, LO, Kayla looking at Rollins like, this is why I'm bi. Sorry, guys. But wouldn't that be, this is why she likes men?
Dawkins
they
and
charge!
Otis.
Oh, sorry.
Dawkins and Otis.
Robbie's like, Arvin K's like, I respect Kayla for staying calm while these wrestlers rage and scream for no reason. Nice to see that backstage,
shit.
though.
These two big guys collide like that. Neither one of them moved. Otis still hasn't went down.
That Cesaro can do it in his nice pants and his nice
Boom! Double
shoes.
drop kick. He still didn't go down. Ford's chasing him in the corner. Back handspring. Woo! Otis tries to attack him. Ford jumps over the top of him.
He caught
Otis caught him and
down.
slammed him down. 300 pounds right down on top of him.
Yeah. Just kidding. My man is like, I've gone 2 minutes without lag. Imagine watching a street fight and someone dies the setting. Rob is like, haha, Swiss spinning man's like a roulette wheel. Right? Batley's like, LOL, more like 43 at JVD. I graduated in 99. Oh! Right, because JVD is like, P. aren't you like 33? Right? Yeah.
Ford over the top. Look at Gable just caught him. That looked dangerous. Wow.
How are you 43 and graduated in 99?
Were you like 100 when you graduated?
Like, seriously, like, how'd you do that? Did
The
you get held back in school or
The
something?
arithmetic doesn't work out.
Just curious. Because we graduated in 97. And we're 42. Combined.
Together, if you add us up, we're 42 years old. Over the
Also
back.
turned 21. It was amazing.
Nope. Going out drinking.
Woo! Partying at the clubs we don't have. Woo!
There's a tag. Here comes Big E. Look at these two wrestlers going at it. Gable's pretty good.
The most exciting poor people that turned 21 this last year could do is go to the liquor store and buy liquor.
Isn't that sad?
As their 21st birthday, instead of going to the bars and getting all sloshed. I mean, if you drink.
My favorite birthday was still 18. I bought tobacco products for the first time, and I don't even do tobacco products. I went back to Jeff's house, sat in the hot tub, and dipped. Like, we put chew in our mouths.
Ew.
In the hot tub and just hung out.
Gross.
Like, because it was legal for me.
Disgusting. It's alright, I bought cigarettes when I turned 18 too. Now it's stupid 21, which is so dumb.
What? They changed it to 21?
Yeah, the federal government did. They're stupid as fuck. They're like, well, you can join the military and
Dawkins
vote,
just
but you
attacked.
can't buy alcohol, and it's like, just teach people to be responsible. And
oh God, Dawkins right on top of his head. Hopefully
he's
he's okay.
Bit his neck a little bit weird there, didn't he?
Otis flips Ford over.
Oh,
Ford, big kick.
got a kick to the face though.
Who's waiting for Ford to just blow something out when he's doing this athletic stuff?
Well, hopefully he never
does. I never want to see him get hurt, but with
he
all
is
this,
that kind of lengthy person that would have knee problems at some point.
I'm just waiting for something to come out.
And now we have the two big ones out here.
Look at this. Samoa drop. 1, 2, and 3. 354. Good deal.
Oh my gosh, Big E didn't even wrestle. Like,
Yeah,
how
he
did that happen?
Yeah, he wrestled a little bit against Gable.
A little, but not a lot.
The Alpha Academy. With this win, is the Alpha Academy going to go on and wrestle Dolph and Rude, the Glorious Show-Offs?
I have no idea. It's just weird.
I mean, obviously, the Glorious Show-Offs have to have a match. We still got 2 Friday Night Smackdowns left.
Well, I didn't say Kano. I said Kano, but, you know, like Kano. Kano.
Like Robinson Cano, the baseball player?
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. But he's like, not Keno. And I said Kano. Pretty sure I did, but if I didn't, I'm sorry. Flash McCarris was getting dizzy there. Let's see. Matthew says, a swing off a ladder on a chair through the table down to concrete. Why does the dude have a silver Q-tip? Well, he's going back to his roots.
Yeah, I don't know where this is coming from, but it's ridiculous.
JV.
I don't understand the spear. You could not throw that spear.
Maybe because What's-His-Face has one.
It's
like everybody has like some kind of weapon now or something. I don't know. JVD's like, I had frog legs for dinner. I've heard that
Really?
is something that people
Can we buy
like.
those?
Yes, they have them at our grocery store. You can buy them.
Do you just
I
boil
will
them?
not buy them, but you can buy them.
Are they raw?
Yes.
Are they frozen, I mean?
I mean, they could have been previously frozen, but...
You put salt on them and they'll twitch.
Gross. I seriously do not want to do that. Thank you very much.
They're just legs, like chicken legs.
Doesn't...
Just because it was off a frog.
Ew. Fat Lisa's like, LOL, like pimps. Robbie's like, nah, black people who act street are called mandem in the UK. Oh, okay. Now I get it. All right, Chris O'Connor says, I think he means the street profits look like gangsters. Is what he means. I mean, they don't, but I think that's what he means. You guys got that right. I'm over here like, what? I just thought they were people.
I thought we were talking about crystal ball gazers. Like gypsy type
At least like frog legs. Don't they just taste like chicken? Because they have no taste? Walter's like, I hope Peacock doesn't have too much commercials. Oh, they'll have every commercial possible. JVD's like, Seth is used to that swing. Heard Becky does it all the time to him. That's funny. Matthew says, I think Michael Cole learns one wrestling move a year. Vindicator says, I want to see the EST do the swing to Reginald. Because it kind of like Gable versus Thatcher in a fight pit. Smo's now in the chat. Hey, Smo says, hey, guys, sorry I'm late. What's happened? Well, let me say a trivia question first, and then Travis can go over those stuff that's happened. Here's a trivia question for you. Bobby Heenan rode into WrestleMania 9 on what? Okay. Answer Samoa and say what's happened so far.
All right, well, so far we've had Shinsuke Nakamura versus Seth Rollins. After that match was over, Cesaro came down and attacked Seth Rollins and accepted his challenge for a WrestleMania match. So that's official. That all didn't happen like that, but That's what did happen. Cesaro did swing him 10 times, so it was pretty funny. So that's all upset by it. Then we had Big E and the Street Profits teaming up against the Alpha Academy and Apollo. And Apollo pinned Big E. So the Alpha Academy and Apollo won. And that's basically it. Besides the storyline going with Daniel Bryan basically did a sit-in to begin the show. Edge came down and attacked him, said he didn't deserve a title shot. And then Roman Reigns wants a triple threat, it's looking like. So basically, we're getting the build-up. And by the end of the night, Postman Pierce is going to tell us what he's going to do about the Daniel Bryan situation. So, that'll be your main event.
Yay! Alright. JVD's like, his math is a little off. That's why he graduated in 99. Laughing, just kidding. Robbie's like, DI joined secondary school in 1997. Real talk. Yeah, you're just a child. Just kidding. Vindicator's like, but the only person who could do the swing to Nia Jax is slobbering Strowman. Sorry, I was giggling about that while you were giving me what had happened. I'm like, like, fucking Vindicator.
The funny thing about that is he's right.
I know!
Braun Strowman could do it without a problem.
I mean, he may not be able to spin her around like as many times as Cesaro does some people, but...
Oh, I'm sure he could.
I mean, as long as he got the momentum going, it could probably happen.
She's only 300 pounds.
I get it, but you would have... it's that one... It's getting them... Because you're not lifting up their big part. You're lifting up their legs. And then you have to pick them up enough to swing them. And so that momentum has to be going. And then once it goes, you're fine.
So Nia Jax going to be part of strongman competition moving forward. He's going to be there, and they're going to have the strongmen come up and spin her. And if they can do it 10 times, then they move on.
They can move on.
And then they'll time it. You guys ever watch that strongman competition?
Lisa's like, oh my god, that's so true. Florida had drive-through daiquiri stores. You know what is so weird is that, so in our state, to keep things like open like that, the bars, like you could have them have drinks ready for you and go pick them up, and I'm like, how is that not drinking and driving? Hello? Like, it's so weird.
What kind of ship are you running?
I didn't know it was a ship. Nobody said that you shouldn't.
I agree with this. Edge is right.
He is totally so right. Walter's like, boo, they lost. Chris Akine's like, crew pinned IC champ. Violet's like, yep, I'm terrible at math. That's why instead of college, I just joined the army. JB's like, Piccolo, yeah, frog legs do taste like chicken. Violet's like, Angle slam, no tobacco till 21, but have an abortion and sexual reassignment surgery at age 3. So, you know. It was like, okay, I'm away. Large groups make me anxious. JVD is like, Piccolo, I don't blame you. Oh, the answer to the trivia question was a camel. If you guessed a camel, you got it correct. Good job. Congratulations. Zoe Owens is in the chat saying, you damn right, MC. You're damn right. Walter's like, Impact Wrestling is moving to Thursdays. Ravi's like, check out. So Impact Wrestling is moving to Thursdays from Tuesday.
Yep. Because they don't want to mess around with WWE. And so now there's going to be wrestling on every day of the week.
Poor Joe. Except for he said I don't know, do you think he'll do AEW now that it's on separate days?
He absolutely will. He's looking forward to it.
Let's see. Matthew's like, Ayla, I don't like grapes either. He was like, grapes are terrible. Ayla's like laughing, grapes. She said groups, but grapes. I don't like grapes either, Matthew.
I got my DNA results, like another DNA update from 23andMe.
Oh,
and
wow.
one of the things
23 or the other one?
No, 23andMe. And they said that I would not have social anxiety. Like, it's in my DNA that I wouldn't... Like, I could perform in front of groups. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's fact. So I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Because I do not get stage fright. Huh. I can get up and talk in front of...
The 23andMe one gives weird updates like that?
Uh-huh.
That's strange. I didn't think we did any of the doctor stuff on that one, though. You don't even need to ask. Medicare's like, I'm not touching any meal that involves amphibians or reptiles. Uh-oh.
I do want to try squid or the other one.
Octopus?
The kraken, yeah. The octopus.
Really?
Yeah, I'd try it. Why not?
As long as they're dead and cooked?
Yeah, I don't want a live one. I'd end up trying to keep it. And then I'd have to have a fish tank. Then I would have...
You don't want to try to eat a live one and it try to choke you with its little suckers as it's trying not to go down
first of
your
all,
throat?
that's not happening, because I would, like I said, if it was alive, I'd keep it. So it would have to be dead.
JVD.
And I also want to try that fish that if you eat it, if you prepare it wrong, you die.
A puffer fish?
I don't know what they're called. A puffer fish? Is that what it is? The one in that's off the coast of Japan? If
Yeah,
you
it's a puffer fish.
Step on it, you die.
No, it's not stepping on it. It has a poison toxin in it.
Yeah, and you have to go to school for 3 years to learn how to prepare it.
It's a puffer fish.
Which makes no sense, because you just learn the second you saw it done once. But somehow you have to go to school for 3 years. Yes!
Oh, he's having a red carpet premiere.
He's doing it! Look at that, guys! Red
trailer for
carpet
his documentary
premiere
is happening.
next Friday.
How exciting.
Against
Matthew's
me.
What was the question? Oh, sorry, Matthew. I didn't get your thing before I answered. Ravi's like, also girls in the UK who act street would be called Gayaldum. Sasha, Est, and Naomi would be classed as that. Vindicator's like, it's amazing how some laundry cleaning and erectile dysfunction commercials can feature such cute women. Well, you know, only the cute ones know how to do laundry.
That's a fact.
Ravi's like, Strowman just runs fast and spits when he's angry.
This is like your one crackhead friend that would come over and just, he's so excited because he saw aliens or something, you know?
True. It's like, are you sure you took the right drugs?
It's like, oh.
Simo's like, so it's Roman versus Edge versus Bryan. Shades of WrestleMania 20.
Look at that. Logan Paul's going to be here next week.
Special guest.
So is Logan Paul going to be part of WrestleMania? That'd be big. It brings in the views. You're delusional, buddy.
Is he okay?
I know people like this. This is like...
I've seen people like this. I've seen people like this too.
Shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Well, at least he got his attention, I guess. Rob is like, can't Edge just KO peace? He's like, haha, you joker, Travis, about Nia. JB's like, LOL, Nia Jack's a part of the strongman competition. Where he's like, when I say don't drink and drive, you will spill it. Matthew says the swing is about falling backwards while using the centrifugal force of another body to remain in balance. It's universal. Except for the way Cesaro does it, he doesn't. He literally picks the person up and swings them from the ground.
Yeah, but he gets the back bend, which then changes the point
Got it.
of balance.
But you still would have to have enough on the back end to counterpoint the front end.
Until
and would
you're
he
spinning.
have enough, though? Because you'd have to get the momentum going in order for it to be good, is what I'm saying. Walter's like, okay, bye, guys. See you Monday for Raw. Bye,
Hey,
Walter.
Walter.
Have a good weekend, hun. Matthew says, oh my God, talking about Canucks. This fucking gopher. You don't like the Sami Zayn and KO? Because, you know, they're both Canadians, right? Ooh, he yesed it.
Oh, his sign fell down. Uh-oh, Kevin Owens is going to stunner him. Watch out, guys!
Poor Sammy. He has a zit on his nose. Is this?
Oh, I thought he was going to stun him.
As he should. But is he just going to do a good old-fashioned beatdown? Oh, Matthew is like, I said grapes because they were a bunch on a vine. That wasn't a typo. I didn't think it was. It was just hilarious. Robbie's like, when's the Sammy Dog coming out? Will be such a good watch.
It's going to be good. Their premiere is next week of the trailer, so we don't know exactly the release day. There's a stunner!
JVD says, I get anxiety riding in a passenger seat on the highway. A lot of people get that. It's because you're not in control. Matthew says, for once. Robbie's like, octopus and squid are so good. And Starlight's like, it's the Zoe show. Really? I thought it was the KO show. Matthew says, what about eel? I ate that once or twice, and it was a firm snot both times.
It was a what both times?
Firm snot.
No, thank you.
Robbie's like, LOL, Travis with a crackhead friend, you joker. I don't know if it's really his friend. He just knows people.
I know people like that.
They're friends.
Well, like an acquaintance or an old friend.
Matthew's like, LOL, don't get me started on aliens. So he's like, shut up, Sammy, no. Matthew's like, no, my FG Aaron would lose his shit. Robbie's like, Kevin and Sammy feud so good. Matthew says, the funny thing is that I think Logan Paul could beat Sammy. Joe Miller's in the chat. Hey, Joe says, this is funny. They're talking about YouTubers. Right? Oh, they're talking about YouTubers, Logan Paul and that. Robbie's like, you defo spilled your drink when you drove back from Starbucks. I don't drink Starbucks coffee. It's disgusting. I don't like the taste of it. There's a local coffee place I go to. I support small local businesses, not conglomerate corporate butt wipes that make it hard for the small businessman. Not a fan. All right, here is a question for you for trivia. Who managed the Islanders to defeat the British Bulldogs and Coco Beware at WrestleMania 4? I hate it that they put Roman numerals. Sometimes I have to think about it too much. Then he's like, take that and that. JVD is like, I like frozen grapes. You know what? Frozen grapes are so good. I introduced Travis to him. He'd never had frozen grapes before. They were so good.
Yeah, they became
addictive.
addictive.
The red ones especially. Like, the green ones are okay, but the red ones are so
like sweet candy.
Delicious frozen. Best thing ever. That is like, what the fuck is Kale wearing? Skinny jeans?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Maybe. I wasn't looking at his pants. Owens was like, that's what you get, you no good son of a bitch.
So far we got 10 matches that are confirmed for Mania.
Oh. Why the fuck is KO wearing skinny jeans? Oh. I don't know. He likes to constrict his man parts. Samo says, if Logan Paul is showing up, will KSI show up to confront him? Right?
Oh my god, can you imagine that at Mania? Yeah, that was the big thing. They boxed twice.
JVD's like, I can give 2 flying shits about Logan Paul. Really? You can give that many? Because you know what? I wouldn't even give that. I wouldn't even make the effort to have a monkey do it.
You wouldn't train a monkey to fly and poop at the same time?
No, to throw shit. Give 2 flying shits.
Oh, like a flying shit is thrown.
Yes.
Not like jumping and pooping.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I was like, that's pretty entertaining.
Shit thrown everywhere. It was like, why? Asterisk, right? Rob is like, big up, D. I'm not a fan of Starbucks, too. Their coffee just tastes weird to me. It just doesn't taste very good. I mean, I know a lot of people out there like Starbucks, and I'm glad they do. It keeps them in business or whatever, their corporate nastiness, but I am not a fan.
I'm pretty sure the rumor is we're going to see Charlotte tonight, but I think she would have already came out if she was going to be here.
But she, though.
I think she would have started the show out.
But we can't one-up Daniel Bryan and Geriatric Edge. We got to have him out there. Can't one-up them. Throw her in the middle when nobody cares. Like,
well, it's
is
the
that
middle.
Lady here? Seriously, blah.
We've only had 2 matches for a total of about 9 minutes.
Robbie's like, not sure on frozen grapes. Just try it. Like, if you're able to buy grapes when grapes are in season, buy some.
Take like a handful.
And just put some in the freezer. And then try them. If you don't like them, you don't waste a whole bunch. Because they're not really good after they've thawed. You have to eat them frozen and keep them frozen. But if you don't like them, that's it. But just give them a try. Like, it'll change your life. Like, if you like frozen things, so a lot of people out there, I don't know if they do, like to crunch on ice. Like, you have a drink, right? You have your soda or whatever, and then you crunch the ice afterwards, or have a glass of ice water and you eat the ice. It's kind of the same concept, but it's just food instead. It's grapes. And so it has, like, this kind of interesting kind of texture because they're frozen. They're so good. Love them. Chris kind of like, Sami Zayn needs to be WWE champion.
Wow, that's bold.
Really?
Like, what have you seen that makes you think that he's worth
Being
carrying the company?
And Roman's
I mean, and actually just beating Roman and walking away with it.
Fatley says, that's the truth. Super Bowls with Roman numerals are hard. I always have to think what they mean, and then before and after what it means. It's such a joke. And then the higher up you get, you have to know what those are.
The L?
Yeah, like what the L is, and, you know, because you're just like, well, I know what the X means, and I know what the V means. What the fuck does an L mean?
50.
Exactly. And I didn't know that. Or the 40. I don't know what that one is. Anyways, the answer to the trivia question is Bobby Heenan. If you guessed Bobby Heenan, congratulations.
40 would be an XL. It'd be 10 minus L.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, because it'd be 50. Because they probably don't have a Roman numeral for 40.
They do not.
There you go. That makes a lot of sense. Good deal. All right. Fat Lisa says, I freeze strawberries sometimes for morning shakes. Yeah, we just buy frozen berries, and they're pretty good. Like, they're good as
Mix
a
it with
snack.
your kale. Oh, I forgot my strawberry. That's what it was.
Berries. Oh, berries? You don't have any frozen berries? Did you eat them all?
I have a little bit left. But I like to just sit there and eat them sometimes.
I know, and you probably shouldn't, you little weirdo. Do you literally just freeze them? Ayla's asking, I haven't had frozen. Yeah, you just literally freeze them. You just put the grapes in the freezer. So you buy grapes.
Oh, so good. Stop talking about
I usually wash them. And
I think I have some downstairs from 2
dry
years
them
ago.
and then freeze them. Because you were like, I want to keep these forever. And I was like, ew. Weird. Oh, gross. That's nasty. Robbie's like, big up Kev.
Her hair looks like a horse mane. That's not bad, right? Like
it because it's so thick?
It's so thick. Like, it's like that thick. Like a horse's tail.
I feel bad. Do you think she gets headaches?
Yes.
Like, there's no way that that's good for your neck. Or, I mean, I get it. She's strong and stuff, but it would really wear on you
I guarantee
after
she
a while.
takes that off immediately when she's done.
Robbie's like, I'm wearing skinny jeans today. Haha. I wore skinny jeans today, too, Robbie, but I'm a girl, and it's different, I think. JVD's like, Ayla, yes, you literally freeze them. And Ayla's like, I will try this. Yeah, it's good, Ayla. You will like it. You will like it. Especially if you like ice. Like, if anybody likes crunching on ice.
Here she
like
comes.
frozen grapes.
The est.
Ayla's like, Starbucks burns their coffee. Right? Like, it tastes so weird no
Quickest,
matter what
fastest,
it's in.
greatest.
You can mix it with a million things and it still tastes that way. It's so gross. Chris Akani says, I never ever seen a Logan Paul or Jake Paul vid. I only know that names because it's shoved down our throats on YouTube. Yeah, well, Travis has a 15-year-old daughter. So
you know what's funny about that is I've
it.
never seen a video from them on my feed. Ever. Not one time has one popped up on my feed from those guys.
I haven't seen one either. Even when you watch all the joking prank things and stuff, you would think that those would come up because they're kind of like dumbasses like that. Smells like, here's a question. What if WWE decided to induct David Arquette in the WWE Hall of Fame? Well, they probably will at some point.
I'd be okay with that.
Matthew Meta says, WWE ISS Honda become a roster of Twitter Twitches and bitches bitching about other bitchers. True that. Vindicator's like, Dalethea, what kind of cheese do you use for your mac and cheese, or can you make cheese from scratch?
Oh my god. Yeah, she goes to the back, gets the cow. And she just sits there and
make sure that I
don't know how to
separate,
make
and
cheese.
then, well, you know, they do have a thing where you can make mozzarella from scratch. I've watched some videos on it, actually, but I've never tried it. It depends on how you want your mac and cheese to taste. If you want it to have, like, nutty and flavors, you want to use the cheeses that melt smoothly. And if you go too far up in your sharp cheeses, they won't melt as smooth. So you don't want to use sharp cheddar. Your highest you want to go, and cheddar is medium cheddar. Sharp cheddar will leave kind of a gritty in it. If you talk to Luke, he has probably way better cheeses used. But a lot of people use Gouda and Havarti cheese in theirs, or provolone. Mozzarella is a big thing. I've always, my whole entire life, have used cheddar cheese.
just use Velveeta, it's best.
That's not even real cheese. No. That shit's nasty and pasteurized as fuck.
Natalia Bianca right now, guys.
Right. Robbie.
This is number 38 and number 20 in the rankings of all-time 50 greatest women.
Matthew says Charlotte is Monday. They've actually had rumors and talking that she's moving to SmackDown. So that's just talk. We don't know if that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know any. There's no facts.
So just let you know,
she
Matthew.
was drafted.
That's
she was drafted to Raw.
yeah.
So you are correct.
I hate coffee. I can do like maybe vanilla iced coffee. A lot of people don't like coffee.
I love the taste of black coffee.
Robbie
Burnt.
says.
So I probably would like it.
I
used to
black coffee.
I would take it in this metal thing, and you put the coffee in the top of it in this like metal bowl, and then it's called a percolator, and you just put it on a campfire and just let it burn all day.
That's what they use at the ranch.
Yeah.
Is a percolator.
That's
We use it
my
on the gas stove, but it's the
favorite.
same thing. So the thing about percolators and that kind of thing is the coffee is really strong. Mm-hmm. So Starbucks coffee is really weak and tastes like water. So it's kind of like flavored a little bit with coffee-ish, but then it's burnt tasting at the same time. So it's kind of just gross. It literally is just nasty. Like their dark.
So why
roast
is there
disgusting.
100 million people that support
Because
that company?
there's people that love it. Like people like it, and the reason why they like it is because they go there.
What is Sasha wearing?
That one outfit that she wears sometimes.
Oh, it's not a miniskirt.
I think it's like a dress.
Well, it looks like shorts.
It might be shorts though. I think
Oh!
it's shorts.
Look behind her though. Tamina, big kick to Bianca. How'd the referee not see that? She was just up there and fell.
Sasha's like, oh, okay, just stay away, Tamina.
Maybe it is a dress.
No, I think it's
a
shorts.
see-through dress.
I think it's just shorts. That's nasty.
It looked lacy.
It's like a shorts and a top with holes all in it. Oh, let's see. Ravi's like, your girl Niall likes Starbucks. I see a video. Don't know why. YouTube recommended me it. I don't know. I know that a lot of people love Starbucks. I am not a fan. And I think the reason why most people like Starbucks is because they can go in and they get a coffee drink, but it's mostly just all the sugar and crap that they put in it. Like all the added syrups and creamers and milks and all this other, and foam and Cool Whip or whip topping or whatever. And so this much coffee is what's in their drink. And then the rest of their drink is all this garbage. So they aren't really drinking coffee. They're just drinking syrup, which is so funny to me. Anyways, JVD's like, pea cola, yeah, frozen strawberries are fire. True that. Matthew's like, use the frozen grapes instead of ice. Never mind, Miss D got it. You can use them instead of ice. Rob is like, the slap to the EST knocked her to the next year. It was like, love coffee. I love local coffee shops, though, that actually try 20-ounce almond roca mocha with a quad shot. Grace is like, because he is good on the mic and would be an awesome heel as champ. Even though his gimmick seems a little wacky, I don't know. I could make it work if I were in charge.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Sammy's grown on me quite a bit with this character that he's being. So, and I definitely like him on the mic. I liked when he was a manager there for a little bit last year. Mm-hmm. I was like, they finally found his wheelhouse.
Robbie's like, D, your new nickname is Auntie D. Why would it be Auntie D? Although I am an aunt, but still, like, it's weird. Matthew's like, I tried smoking instant coffee in basic training. That sounds disgusting. And Ada's like, did you snort it too? Right? I was like, it's fake hair-hatted hooligans. Oh, her hair is fake? Whatever, Matthew. It's totally real. It was like, I'm notorious for breaking the ice machines and fridges because I like ice. True. Matthew's like, dipped. Smells like a Starbucks that bad. We have Costa out here. It's each to their own taste. I personally, myself, am not a fan of Starbucks. I've gone there a few times and gotten a few drinks from them, and every time I've gotten it, it's gross. I've even gotten black coffee from them, brought it home, tasted it, didn't like it, still put my own creamer in it and my own stuff in it, and it was still kind of gross. Like, it just is just bleh, to me. Now, there's a lot of people that love Starbucks coffee. There's a lot of people out there who love McDonald's coffee. And I'd have to say the best fast food coffee I've ever had was from Sonic in our town. was the best fast food coffee I've ever had. That was black, and I tasted it, and I was like, that's some pretty good coffee, is black coffee. Usually I put stuff in my coffee, but it was actually pretty good black. Vindicator's like, Bianca should never wear black lipstick again, though. Just not a flattering color on the mouth of any Homo sapien. You don't like those girls and the...
You didn't like Rhea Ripley on Monday?
You don't like that. You don't like that goth look of black makeup and
I didn't like it on Rhea
lipstick.
Ripley on Monday either, by the way, so I'm on your side.
As Matthew says, Sonic has the best ice. Yes, they have the best ice because it's that round ice and it's soft. Oh, so good. It is the best.
Bianca getting beat up.
Natalia's giving her the stretch and some kicks in the back.
Now, Natalia beat Bayley right after Bayley lost the title.
She is never going to have to go to a chiropractor if she keeps getting beat up by Natalia. It's boss time. Oh, it's nasty. Robbie's like, Natty with a match once every 10 years. She's been having a lot more matches lately, though. So
yeah,
I don't
because
know
she's
if
in
I'd
a
say...
tag team, yeah.
Matthew's like, Sonic has. Janelle says, did you hear about Ronda Rousey's grandfather? No. Didn't hear anything about her grandfather. Don't keep up with her. Sky's like, damn, Natty looks good tonight.
Doesn't she?
Somebody said you need to show more skin with your outfits and not look like a old grandma hoe. They're like, please don't look like you. Like, don't care about yourself.
Well, I like the red and white, or the red and black that she was been wearing, but now she's back in the pink.
Which is fine. It's a little bit different than what she has worn before, though.
Yeah. A little bit more midriff.
Yeah, and even though it has nude stuff at the top, it's still, like, kind of showy, so it's not, like, weird. Rob is like, Natty looking piff in her skinny jeans. Ayla's like, Starbucks is just okay, but expensive. Rob is like, Dee, you're better than Betty Crocker. Am I? Ayla's like, Natty piffed in her skinny jeans? Oh, gross. Ayla, sicko.
Ew.
Leslie's like, cheese is the best. Never been to a fondue restaurant, though. I've never been to a fondue restaurant either. I think it's weird that they brought that back from the 70s. Like, it's such a weird concept. I never remember people talking about fondue parties. It's just a big pot of cheese that everybody just takes a big old stick and dips their food in.
Right.
It's just so weird. Such a weird concept.
Natalia kicks out.
Wow, she kicked out of that. JVD is like, OMG,
I think she just lost her eyelash.
Extra piff.
I think she just lost her left eyelash again.
Does her eye look weird?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's one on the floor. See it?
Yeah.
There's a dead eyelash in the ring.
1, 2.
Dead
Natalia
eyelash
that one more
in
time.
the ring. It's dead. It's on the ground. It's just hanging
Natalia
out there.
stepped through. Nope, rolls her up.
It's just a dead eyelash just hanging out there.
Big clothesline.
Looks like a giant spider. Just waiting. Look at it.
Acurantula or whatever they're called.
A tarantula.
No, on Harry Potter, Acurantula. I'm
Oh, he picked it up and put it in his pocket. The ref picked up the spider.
Like Dalethea as a child.
Look. Oh, put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket.
Rolls her up. No! Bianca sat down on her.
Like old school Shawn Michaels. Some old school Shawn Michaels is what he thinks Bianca's stuff looks like. Interesting. Bob's like, Costa is bad in the UK. Costa Fortune. Haha. Patly's like, JVD, coffee is delicious, but not mixed with alcohol. I may have tapped out on Irish coffees. You gotta go to whiskey. I'm just kidding. I'm teasing.
Uh-oh.
Hot chocolate with some peppermint
The boss
schnapps
might
is
get
pretty
her
good.
disqualified. Yeah, see, it's there's shorts.
There are
Is
shorts.
it a skirt?
No, it's shorts. It's not a skirt.
It looks like it's a skirt in the front.
It does, but it's not.
Oh, shit. What popped out? What was
A
that?
ring popped off?
Is that what that was? It shot straight up in the air?
I think so.
Or was it like sunglasses or something?
No,
Damn.
she didn't have sunglasses on when she came down. Oh, ouch. She landed weird on that.
608.
She lost the same eyelashes the other
Yeah,
night.
last on Sunday. Backstabber.
She lost her ring, so she doesn't have her boss ring on anymore.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what flew off.
Yeah, she's got one of those squirts on.
Is it like a thing in the front?
Yeah.
So it's like...
See ya?
Oh, okay, I kind of see what you're saying now. So it's like
the girls wore that in the 90s, I remember that.
Lacy and like feathery.
Uh-huh.
With a little thing in the front.
But they're shorts.
Okay, they were not like that in the 90s. I don't know what kind of skirts you were looking at.
No, they were skirts that were short.
But they weren't like that.
No, of course not. Not in
They were a lot
school.
longer. They were not like booty shorts running around in your booty short things. Matthew Mendes says,
Look at this.
Check with Sasha.
Edge is in there with Roman. Oh, Lord.
Oh, for God's sake, you two. Like...
I almost respect it.
Oh, the pitbull.
The pitbull.
As
He's more
Paul
like a little
Heyman-
chihuahua.
What the fuck is Paul Heyman doing to him?
Give him a chest massage.
He's like, oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We understand you're upset.
Wouldn't that just upset you more?
Right? Like, don't fucking touch me. If I was mad, I wouldn't want somebody touching me. I'd be like, get the fuck off me, bitch.
Now I don't have to beat you for the title. Now I can beat him. Think about that.
Ooh.
That's the
That's a
facts.
triple threat. True that shit right there. Robbie's like, Sasha, what a woman. JVD's like, Ayla, LMAO. Ayla's like, you make me cringe when you spell my name that way. Oh, yeah, JVD, because you spelled her name wrong. It's Ayla. It's Ayla. Her Y is after the double A's. JB's like, Piccolo, yeah, I never had coffee mixes with alcohol. Sounds horrible. Robbie's like, go Auntie D with the Starbucks rant. Ha ha. Ayla's like, hey, Ayla. JBD's like, hey, Ayla, my bad. I was typing fast. Ayla's like, it's fine. I'm joking. Matthew's like, oh, Ayla.
Oh my god, they're showing vaginal.
This is the one I was telling you about. This fucking commercial is disgusting. This is fucking gross. I do not want to see this fucking shit. I don't care whose fucking private areas it is. I don't want to see it.
What if it was Kim Kardashian?
I don't give a flying crap. And we don't know. She's probably got a troll down there. I do not want to see that shit. I don't want to see fucking commercials about pubic hair, fucking vaginal areas, and people shaving them. If they're gonna do that shit, they better show men's balls on there, fucking shaving that shit too.
Yeah, because that's what people want to see.
Hey, I don't want to see that shit.
Well, at least women's parts look good.
Oh, hell no, they don't. That
Unless
shit
Nikki
does not
Glaser,
look good to me.
Nikki Glaser said that hers looks like a firecracker kind of went off
Exactly.
inside there, but
It's
some of
fucking
them are
nasty.
pretty.
It's just nasty. Stuff I don't want to see. I'm offended by it. As a woman, I am completely offended by it. In fact, why are you promoting people shaving anyways? Aren't we supposed to be all feminists and all this freedom of hair growing wherever we want and bushes going wild and hair on our legs the length of carpets and, you know, making sure we have our rugs under our armpits? I mean, come on. What the fuck, people? Jesus. I mean, come on now.
Waiting for the wrestling to come back.
We're on commercial, so it doesn't matter. And they didn't really stop. They had an end of a match. And then the only thing that happened was Edge going into Roman's personal space and causing problems. Jackasses.
Think about that.
Yeah, think about that. Let's see. Robbie's like, didn't know Sonic the Hedgehog makes coffee. Yeah, Sonic is a drive-in type hamburger joint in the States. You guys probably don't. I mean, I'm sure you guys have maybe places kind of like that, but yeah, Fat Lisa's, Hardee's, or Carl's Jr. has some dope coffee. Yeah, like the fast food places, like everybody's like, oh, McDonald's has good coffee. I'm like, yeah, they don't. Matthew's like, Natty is looking bodacious. she is looking pretty good lately in her outfits. They're a little more flattering lately than they ever have been.
Right.
Like, she was wearing those outfits that made her literally look really thick in the waist, and I hated them. They just did not complement her body very well. And lately she's been wearing some stuff that's a little more complimentary to what her body shape actually looks like. And it's so nice to see her and her, I'm worth more than $1 attitude. Well, maybe you should look it. And I guess she's showing us that she's worth at least 10. Smells like had a Black Forest coffee and a gingerbread latte and thoroughly enjoyed them.
Sounds delicious.
Black Forest coffee would just be cherry and chocolate. Cherry chocolate coffee.
Never mind.
Chris Akani says the vanilla bean frappuccino at Starbucks is the only thing I like. Black lips are fine. The fuck? I don't know. Black lips are just kind of weird. I don't know if I've ever seen one person wear black lipstick that it looked good on. Like they could pull it off. Like other colors, yeah. Like I've seen them wear blue or purple or something like that, and it looks really good. But black is one of, I don't know. It's one of those things that it's just, I don't know if you could I don't know. It's just so weird to me. It's a color that, yeah, it's fun, but I don't know if you could pull it off, most people. JB's like, Hardee's Carl Jr. has great breakfast sandwich. Their breakfast sandwiches are pretty good. Rob was saying to do that chiropractor joke went over a man's head in the chat. Yeah, they're chiropractors. Well, they're a joke anyway, so it's fine. Landon Awesome in the chat. Hey, Landon, saying Randy Orton's wife was mad at Bliss because Bliss pinned Orton by sitting on his you-know-what. Oh, she didn't, though. She sat on his
Stomach.
solar plex, which is his stomach area. Not anywhere near where you guys are talking about. Yeah, grodies. Nasty people. Jeez, guys, keep it PG. Janelle's like, even though it's a rumor, they're trying to keep her away from the nightmare last year WrestleMania. Who's that, Janelle? Who are they trying to keep away from the last year nightmare WrestleMania? Fat Lisa's like, Piffs who double dip would be my deal breaker. Ew, gross. Like they double dip like their chips? Like they dip their chip in the dip and then they take a bite and then dip it again? Or their french fries or whatever they're eating? Whenever it's their own dip. How's Andy D? Do you wear fake eyelashes then? No, I do not wear fake eyelashes. In fact, this is a completely, like, natural face, you guys. Like, blemishes and all. There's no makeup on this face at all. Not even a little bit. I don't even wear makeup. Matthew's like, LMFAO. I didn't notice the dead lash LO giving clowns these days. Rob is like, Naughty always rolls out the ring as soon as she loses. Matthew's like, I've got one hand in my pocket and the other is holding a spider lash. Rafi, that's because she did the job. Right? JBD's like, I would let Sasha pin me like Bliss did. Orton, haha. Matthew says, LO head table. Roman does give head at the table to Seth. And
Wow.
Becky Domes. Jesus. And Matthew's like, a man can dream. I was like, Edge, stop trying to be relevant, fam. It's not working. It's Rey Mysterio coming up. Is it just Rey, or is it his stupid kid, too?
I'm sure Dominic's going to come out.
He's not wrestling, though?
No.
Who's Rey wrestling?
One of Gloria's show-offs.
Oh, Dolph or the Rude? Dolph or the Rude?
Dolph.
Mr. Dolph. The dictator's like, Sasha is wearing a skirt, one of the shortest ever seen on PG WWE program, but Bianca and Sasha need to wear less add-ons going forward. Right? Let's see. JVD says, what if got a Nia Jax whole commercial? Oh my god. I was like,
Preparation H.
Birch,
My
bitch, you sure you ain't a hobbit? I gotta love South Park. Kim Kardashian style right there. Bitch, you sure you're not a hobbit? Robbie's like, D, you should start a YouTube channel called Getting Irritated with D. JVD's like, delete their brands are amazing. Have you seen our passion video? I'm surprised
Fuck
Travis
you.
does not promote that on every time I go off on something, whether it's wrestling related or personal life related.
Yeah, go
or
into
on TV.
Go into the playlist, and then go into other, and go down to passion, and watch that one.
Yeah.
If you're 18 and older.
Yeah, I swear a lot. Please.
I basically get told to fuck off immediately. Like, she just goes, fuck you. And then just goes.
Yeah, so Jimmy, you wanna see an amazing rant? That's the one to watch. And Travis named it Passion. Do you have it? Because this is what it looks like. Fat Lisa's like, well, Homer Simpson slowly walking back into the bush. Travis like, do you crack me up? Too funny, I'm dying.
Oh, Hurricane Rana.
Like, I can't sleep, Dalethea. I'm sorry you can't sleep. I'm sorry. I was like, burn the bras. Fat Lisa's like, so how about that Snyder cut? What?
The best 619.
New American policy will be the Rugs Under Armpits Act, which will easily pass the Senate.
It'd be more of the house, but yeah. Another Hurricane Rana onto the outside of the floor.
Ray taking on a tag team champion and Dolph Ziggler right here.
Another. Nope, Dolph caught it this time. Power bomb.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
We just got rid of him. Ray's gone.
Dolph just threw him away like he was garbage. Like he is. Oh wait, I mean no, he's really.
Oh shit!
That's what we want to see.
Super kick.
Kick him in the face.
Get in the ring. Dolph won this if he just steps inside the ring.
Go Dolph and your amazingness. Matthew's like, preach on, Misty. It's beautiful hearing the truth. Alita's like, I like McDonald's coffee. Yes, and a lot of people do, Alita. And that's why I was saying, like, a lot of people really enjoy McDonald's coffee. Like, and I've had it, and I don't know where the hype is because I'm not a huge fan of the taste of it. Which is great, though. I'm glad people do, because that's what they need, right? They need fans. People have different tastes, and that's okay.
I'm pretty sure I haven't had coffee in over 20 years.
Oh my god, stop with your, I'm so special. I don't drink anything with caffeine or anything. I'm the most amazing person ever in the whole entire world. Yeah, we know.
I quit drinking pop 15 years ago.
I'm a vegan.
I'm not a vegan. I eat
However,
meat.
we know you secretly love Daniel Bryan and his whole veganism. Smells like Dalethea has become the voice of the voiceless. Matthew says, what the fuck is up with Braun and Shane? This is simply foolish as it makes Braun look weak. Vince versus Austin was something different. I guess?
Who knows? The one I don't understand is the AJ Styles and Omos.
Yeah.
That one doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know why they're putting them into anything right now.
The Hurt Business should have been right back in that.
I mean, yeah. Fatly's like, I think of cute cholo girls whenever I see dark lipstick. And that's different, though, right, Fatly? So I know what you're talking about. You're talking about that, like, deep burgundy color. It's, like, almost black, but it's not. It has
Zelina
that
Vega
red color to it. And it looks so good with their skin tone. Like, it looks amazing with their skin tone. But the minute they put black on, it just looks awful. Their skin tone doesn't go with it. Like, I don't care what skin tone they are. It just doesn't pull it off. Even the goth people that are all white and pasty, like that color just does not, it does not compliment anybody. Like no matter what. I mean, maybe once in a blue moon I've seen somebody wear it and it's like, wow, that looks really good on that person. But most of the time, black, yeah. We have Michael Maroon in the chat. Hey, Michael, how's it going?
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, have you subscribed?
Yeah, subscribe, thumbs up. You know, we like that for our algorithm, and definitely a shout out to you. Robbie's like, do you have a dirty mind talking about Randy like that? Your mind is in the gutter.
Oh my God.
I'm pretty sure, Robbie, that's what other people are insinuating.
Look at this, Godzilla King Kong coming up in just, what, a week?
In theaters and on HBO Max.
I will be watching.
Are they going to tell us a date yet?
It's this Wednesday.
No.
It's this Wednesday. It's the 31st.
Oh, did they finally put a date on there?
Yeah, it's the 31st.
More than half the time they've never put a date, so I have no
It's
idea.
the 26th in other countries. And it's a Wednesday for us.
Right.
So you're going to stay after AEW.
Chris O'Connor's like, here are the Bulldogs. Yes, they're out there. Vindicator's like, so Bianca wins the Rumble against Rhea, but Rhea gets the better WrestleMania spot on night 2. Just don't understand it. Such a backwards organization is the WWF or E or whatever.
I agree.
Yeah. Fatley's like, yes, only if they have an individual dipping sauce can they do that. Oh, they can't double dip into your sauce. Right. Sure they can't. Landon's like, WWE used the same picture of Randy Orton on every single vignette.
Look at this. So, Ray got up from this, and he's back in the ring. Wow. I thought this match was going to be over.
How did he get out? Did somebody help him? Because his son didn't, because his son got kicked in the head. He's still like, I don't know where I am.
He's like,
I think I have a concussion. Oh my God, my head hurts so much.
He has an Eddie Guerrero shirt on.
As Chris just said, Dom wearing an Eddie shirt. Robbie's like Ray and his tall son with no moves. Michael said that. I already shouted out to you. Landon Awesome's like, I love Dominic's shirt. JVD is like, Peacock better have the Attitude Era. I swear I will cancel in a heartbeat if they don't.
Oh,
well, they do not because they're taking out every single thing that possibly has to do with anything that is not politically correct or
offensive.
If it's offensive to any person, it doesn't matter what it is. I think they should just cancel themselves because I find their whole system offensive at this point.
You don't count. You don't get votes.
I know, because I am a normal person and actually can think for myself because I don't have to have other people tell me what to think.
Big headbutt there by Ray. Ray going all the way up top. He's just still dazed.
Chris O'Connor's like, Ray's gear looks cool, but the white part looks like a diaper. Oh, this outfit is not as bad of the diaper look.
It's still pretty bad, though.
As the one he wore too long ago. It's total diaper. I giggled and laughed like for 5 minutes straight. I couldn't even open my eyes and watch the match.
1, 2, and
it was
Dolph
so funny.
just kicks out.
He got out of that. I can't believe he got out of that. Matthew says, LOL, his stupid kid. Robbie's like, I would defo subscribe to the YouTube channel if you made one. My ranting channel. JVD's like, awesome, I will definitely watch that tonight. Matthew's like, #passion.
It's like 1 minute, 2 minute video. It's not very long. It's
long enough.
But make sure you know that the word F is going to be used more than once.
I potty mouth, and I'm okay with it. Chris O'Connor says Ray just got killed with that power bomb.
That is it.
He did get killed.
No, Ray kicks out.
Wow. Damn. Robbie's like Travis, the voice of reason. Oh, yeah, don't let it fool you. Godflesh is like, oh, good grief, Charlie Brown. I was like, I like Pepsi too much to quit cold turkey. You need to be less white.
That's Coke. Be less white. No, I drank Coke, and I was addicted to it. And that's how I just quit. I kept my pop bottle. I had a 1 liter bottle, and I just filled it up with Gatorade. What is Robert Roode doing?
Oh, Dominic was going to throw him out. I think this is the worst
referee WWE has, is this one.
So, did you see that? Dominic was going to throw Robert out, and the Robert was like, yeah, fuck you, kid. Here you go. Whoop-a-da!
Bam! The zigzag. And Ray kicked out of the zigzag.
Kicked out of that? What?
Look at that. Bam.
Robbie's like, you could rock black lipstick. I don't think so. Chris O'Connor's like, Paige? Even Paige doesn't look that good with it on.
It depends on how thick you put it on also, guys. Like, if it's so black that you can't see that they're lips, like Rhea Ripley on Monday, it just doesn't look that good. But if it's just in the lips and you can see the cells or whatever, the fingerprint of the lips, then it's probably not going to be so bad.
The texture. You can see the lip texture. JVD's like, I agree, not a fan of the black lipstick, but JVD's also like, people are saying I'm drinking Pepsi right now. Ha. To that.
619!
I'm myself, actually. I like Pepsi better than I do Coke, but I will drink both.
Bam! Oh, he didn't go off the top. He went over the top. And he got him.
What the fuck? Seriously? That's so dumb.
It is good to see Ray win a match. We haven't seen Ray win a match for weeks.
I thought he won one not too long ago.
No, he keeps getting pinned by Otis and everybody else.
Ayla's like, black lipstick makes my teeth look diseased. That's it.
Do I have lipstick on my teeth? The old Zach Morris. Saved by the Bell lines.
Saved by the Bell. Fatless like, rip Eddie, love Dom's shirt. Yeah, it's a cool shirt because it looks almost like he's Bob Ross in it. Adam Pearce.
Postman Pierce.
Matthew's like, the new Resident Evil movie is coming out in May. I think 2021 has some good movies and music so far, even with all the wokeness. Rob is like, Bob Roode dressed like he should be a Backstreet Boys. Haha. Matthew's like, I get a tan to whiten my teeth. There you go. Lita's like, I can't with D. I'm dying. Matthew's like, fuck it, Dominic. Ew, nobody wants to do that. JVD's like, yeah, Dom's shirt is dope as fuck. It is a pretty cool shirt. It was like, Matthew, does that work? Tan. Matthew's like, that was a bullshit match. Robbie's like, Travis, what are you drinking now? Just water with frozen grapes? Haha, sounds reverting.
I do not even drink it with frozen grapes. I just use water and apple cider vinegar.
Okay, so he just drank water. So for a while there, he drank Powerade a lot.
I did. I drank a lot of Powerade until I quit sugar.
Powerade was like one of his things. Like he drank water and Powerade. That was his thing. Like, so instead of soda, he just drank Powerade all the time.
Yeah, I just replaced it with another sugar drink.
And then when he stopped having any kind of sugar, he literally stopped drinking any of that stuff and just started drinking water. But he would still drink juice.
Right.
Like orange juice and stuff like that, which it's natural sugar.
But it's still sugar.
But it's still a type of sugar. Your body looks at it as sugar.
Yeah, and it was hard to get off that even. I haven't had orange juice since November.
Yeah. But.
Or was it the week before Christmas? I might have had some that week before Christmas.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I did quit everything in Christmas again.
Robbie says, Travis, what you... Oh, I already heard that. JVD says, I like my piffs with little to no makeup. Best way to do it. Adam Pearce's decision is up next.
Up next.
Vindicator's like, it's nice to see Rude dressed like his beer money days. I guess. Robbie's like, D, do you like Dr. Pepper? I do. I actually like a lot of different sodas. I am not a huge soda drinker, by the way. I grew up with no soda in my house, and soda was like a treat. Like if you got a candy bar or went out to eat or something like that. In my household, like, going out to eat wasn't a thing. Like, I ate at home all the time. My mom made dinners and stuff like that. And the only time I ever got soda was when we went camping. And that was the only time we got sugared cereals, too. So, like, most of the time at home, it was always, like, Wheaties or Cheerios or stuff without sugar in it. So you ended up, like, putting, like, so much sugar on it, you might as well just gotten sugared cereal anyways. Things like that. So I never drank a lot of soda as a kid. And so even as an adult, I look at it as a treat. Like, I look at it as like, ooh, you know what really would be good with this? A soda. And so I may have one with something, or I might have one once in a while by itself, but it's definitely not something I drink on a normal basis. Like, I can go, like, months without drinking a soda. Water, on the other hand, no. I love water, so I drink water all the time. Matthew says, it provides the illusion AAMCO AMCO. It was like, can his knees between the knees wear makeup? A piff? Hopefully, as a piff, they aren't wearing makeup to make them a piff, but Chris Sakani's like, no Sonia again. No, we didn't really see her tonight, did we? Maybe she's taking the week off. It was like, right on. I'm pale by choice. Maybe one day I'll try it. Chris Akani's like, great Kali is Hall of Fame by it, baby. He is. JVD's like, Ayla LMAO. I mean, attractive women. Chris Akani's like, and Kane in the Hall of Fame. Yes, Chris. Yeah. A couple other people are letting us know that too. That's amazing. Ayla's like, nah, you didn't. Matthew's like, a sneeze between the knees can wear makeup only if one hiccups. Oh my goodness. Rob is like, Travis showing people how to rot their teeth. Are you saying because he drinks a lot of Powerade, or
apple cider vinegar, maybe?
It was like, shut up, Matthew. Ha ha ha. Shut up, Matthew. Asterisk. Adagio's in the chat. Hey, Adagio says good old JR would have killed it on commentary. By God.
By God.
With some of that. Chris Akane is like, Dr. Pepper is the best. JPD is like, Matthew LMAO. Oh my goodness. Alita's like, I didn't get fast food until I was grown.
Look at this. They're advertising it.
It's happening, I guess. If they're happening, it's next
Special
Friday.
guest, Logan Paul.
Red carpet
Now, Logan
premiere.
Paul is in Florida.
That's true. He's a highly skilled boxer. Oh my god, did they just say that? Who said that?
Corey Graves.
What the fuck,
He's a
Corey
highly
Graves?
skilled boxer,
I
guys.
love it that he's like the person who picks, because like if I came into Michael Cole's mouth, everybody would have taken it serious. That guy's a joke.
What are they saying? You sold out, maybe?
I'm not sure. I think they're trying to say you suck, but it doesn't sound like it. It sounds like they're forgot how to say the words or something. I don't know. Anyways, Lita's like, I didn't get fast food until I was grown. And we got fast food, but it was very rare. It was
we got fast food every Friday.
Yeah, I mean, Travis grew up getting fast food every Friday. And my family, fast food was this rarity that never happened. JVD's like, I call soda pop where I'm from, right? I call it soda, and most people around here call it pop. So I am a weirdo. I call it soda. And sometimes I will call it soda pop. But mostly I just call it soda. Robbie's
if I hear the word soda pop, I think of Mike Tyson's Punch-Out from the 80s.
Right?
Soda pop Pepsinski.
Robbie's like, same, I didn't eat out a lot. Mostly home cooking. My pops and mom would make homemade Indian food.
Yummy.
I bet that was good. It was we only had Coca-Cola when I grew up, right?
That's all there was in that house.
We do have Glenn Jacobs in the chat now. Hey,
Glenn.
Glenn, how's it going? Yes, thank you very much, WWE. Yes, congratulations on your Hall of Fame. JVD's like, I love Gatorade too myself. I think that might
I just like
be
the Powerade
thing.
because it was cheaper than the Gatorade,
Right.
basically. But
Robbie's,
yeah, Gatorade's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. They had this one. It was called Lemon Ice. It was the best tasting Gatorade I'd ever had. And it was so good. And then they discontinued it. So now I don't drink Gatorade. Rob is like, water. Oh, right, Dee. That's why you have clear skin. Not really. I do have blemishes here and there. But I try to drink water a lot. Roberto's like, enjoy the rest of y'all Friday night. I see y'all on Monday for Raw.
We'll be
Fantastic,
here.
Roberto. We'll be here. Have a great weekend, hun. Thanks for joining us for the Smackdown tonight. Matthew's like, the Tam joke is from Mitch Hedberg. He's a master of one-liners. I'd hate to be a giraffe with a sore throat. I got the club sandwich and I'm not even a member. Glenn Jacob says, I am glad to be induced into the 2020 Hall of Fame this year. It was like, I knew it was from somewhere. I'm mad at myself for not catching that, Matthew. Alita says, that's a lot of acid you're drinking, Travis. I told him that too. Like the whole apple cider vinegar in his water, and then he eats lemons. Because of the...
I'm trying not to get kidney stones.
Because of what he's eating. Because of the vegetables and stuff he's eating, they can cause kidney stones. And I told him, I was like, if you're going to eat lemons straight up, I was like, you need to brush your teeth right after you eat them. You need to do that.
Just get some mouthwash that has whatever that stuff's in it.
The Listerine will do the same thing.
What's that one called? It's a white powder that you cook with. Baking soda.
Mm-hmm. Chris is like, I don't think Logan Paul isn't going to be there next week or via satellite. I don't think Logan Paul is going to be there.
Here it comes, guys. Triple threat. Fuck.
Is it going to be a triple threat? There it is. All right. And the unhappiness begins. Vicky Joseph is in our chat. Hey, Vicky. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, Vicky.
I think you're new. If you're new,
make sure you're subscribing.
Hang out with us. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Right now we're watching some Smackdown, and Edge and Daniel are going after each other.
Daniel just attacks Edge.
Adam Pearce is leaving. I think Roman may have left also.
I think he's in the ring.
No, he's
Big
there.
Superman punch. Hopefully they just decimate Daniel. This is ridiculous that he got involved in this.
Yeah, well.
It just makes for better TV with a one-on-one match.
It does.
Now it's a triple threat match. We know what's going to happen. Daniel gets pinned.
Yeah.
Now who wins the title?
Right. Or who retains. Robbie's like, Travis, I'm surprised you don't have acid reflux with the vinegar.
It actually takes that away.
As Ayla says, apple cider vinegar helps with heartburn, but
and
yes,
I've never had heartburn in my entire life.
And you don't drink it straight, by the way. You dilute it with water, and it's actually really good for your gut health too.
I mean, we're talking like teaspoons, guys, that I put in there.
Vicky Joseph, thanks for being in our chat, but please stop spamming. Please stop. Stop spamming. I get it. You're asking questions. I'm going through people's stuff. We're watching, and I'm reading. Let's see. Vindicator's like, people with all their dental problems here, they should pay a visit to the waste of TV time that calls itself Dr. B. Baker. Vicky Joseph says, where are you both from? We are actually from Idaho, here in the States.
In the United States.
Vicky Joseph, do you think that Sasha and Bianca should be the main event of WrestleMania?
No.
I don't think so, but...
I to be honest, I would start it out with that match, because I think that match is going to be fantastic, and it'll set the pace for the whole show. Mm-hmm. Instead of making the worst matches first and the best matches last, why not start with really good matches and then just maintain it?
Matthew's like, I fucking hate my life. Logan Paul at WWE is like the commies beating us to the moon. Starlight Glimmer was in the chat saying, see you Monday. Awesome. Have a great weekend.
We will be here.
Matthew's like, I think Sasha is the main event, but she will be high on the card. Chris Akai's like, hello, Roman wearing Air Jordan 1s. I got those too, except black and red. Sweet. Robbie's awesome. Like, Brian, loving life. Vindicator's like, well, I'm going to bring some enthusiasm to this chat by making my grand exit. Oh, do you have to leave?
Who's leaving us?
Please don't leave, Vindicator. Makes me sad when you leave.
We're all leaving.
Life is incomplete. Says you guys have a good weekend.
Oh,
don't
shit!
Do anything you could regret.
Edge is attacking the staff. The officials in the suits.
Wow.
The stiffs, whatever you want to call them.
So does that mean he's going to get, whatchamacallit,
maybe
like
kicked
Nia?
out of the match?
Let's see. Chris Akai's like, triple threat. Ravi's like, yeah, boy. Brian in the main event. Gone, son. Matthew's like, Roman sucks at punching. JVD's like, I like this version of heel Edge. Hasn't he been around before? Matthew's like, Eve is getting the maple syrup. Chris is like, Edge wants to do Conchero, right? JVD's like, good choice, Trav. Lieutenant Martha's like, bye. Matthew's like, heartburn can be caused by lack of acid production. True. Yes. That is very true, Matthew. That is exactly why a lot of people have it. Their gut health isn't healthy, basically, and so they have acid.
They have very low acid, and so when they eat food, the stomach is struggling to digest the food, so it causes pain. So if you add a little bit of acid to it, it'll digest that food. If you take an anti-acid or whatever it's called, there's a pill.
Right.
If you take that, what it does is it makes the stomach panic. It dries up all the acid, and then it overproduces it, and that's why they work.
Yep.
And so basically, if you just add a little bit of acid yourself, it'll take it away.
Yep. True that stuff right there. Vicky just says, I will subscribe if you will do live chats every Monday and Friday of Raw and SmackDown. We actually are here for live streams every Monday.
That's what we do.
Wednesday and Fridays. We do AEW mostly on Wednesdays. We do kind of keep up with some stuff on NXT. NXTs will be moving to Tuesdays. We're not sure if we're going to be doing NXTs on Tuesdays. But we do have a person that we do some prediction stuff with, Joe Best Wrestling TV, who does NXT, if you are more of an NXT fan. But we would like you to subscribe to our channel. We do live chats, yes, and live reaction stream as we watch it. We're chatting, and we're watching it with you guys at home for Raw and SmackDown and pay-per-views. So if you are able to watch pay-per-views, you can watch those with us too. Lieutenant Martha's like, I gotta keep Gotham safe. Yes, Matthew says, I think Edge is a cannibal. He's tasted human flesh. Ew, gross.
Yeah.
JVD's like, take care, everyone. Yes, everyone, have a great weekend. Lolita says, I wonder is wrestling less is because his lymphs are high. Maybe. I don't know. Robbie's like, D, Edge going in his eyes like they're going to pop out, right? Like he's got a thyroid issue. Robbie's like, Dr. D, the internet doctor. Vicky's like, okay, I will subscribe your channel with 2 accounts. Oh, well, awesome. Well, thanks a lot.
Wow, you don't have to go do that. But.
Right? Matthew's like, Dr. D, medicine woman. Okay, so, what else? Oh, yeah, JVD, don't forget to watch that Passion video. You won't regret it.
Playlist, down to other, go in other, Passion, click on it, and cover your ears.
Enjoy.
Like this.
All right, everybody. Well, that is the end of SmackDown. What happened at the end was basically Adam Pearce came out, made his announcement. It's going to be a triple threat, which we all kind of expected. It was already hyped up. It was going to happen, but they made it completely official that it's going to be a triple threat for Roman's SmackDown.
We got Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. It's official.
Yes, that one's official. Also, Cesaro and Seth Rollins. That one is actually official. That happened tonight. They actually put that out there.
Yes.
So if that's pretty much it. I think that happened. They just did a beatdown at the end, and that was all. There are no special stuff happening this weekend for any wrestling stuff, but if you're a UFC fan, there's a UFC pay-per-view on Saturday. So if you're a big UFC fan, go ahead and watch that. I'm not sure if Joe's doing a live stream of that this time around. He probably will do
something, but I don't know.
He sometimes does live streams.
So,
Vicky Joseph, subscribe. Thank you so much for your subscribing and a thumbs up on our videos. And if you are out there in the world behind the screens, everybody, before you go, give our thumbs a thumbs up. It helps with our algorithms. We really appreciate it. All right, everybody. We appreciate all of you.
Thanks for watching Wrestling Gab. We'll see you on Monday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.